What's up? What's up? Really quick, I wanted to talk about something that really hits close to home. And, you know, this is a really big, really big deal. I mean, it was never the cigarettes. It was never the alcohol. Okay, it was never the foods. It was never the sugar. Right? You know, these things never really hindered my ambition. They never hindered my drive. I mean, honestly, it was never even the money, you know. What it was, or what it is, and what the goal should be is freedom. Look, I smoked cigarettes. I drank every night. I guess I wouldn't call myself an alcoholic. I don't believe people are holics, I guess, if you will. I think that's a silly term to call yourself or try to label yourself as something that can't be fixed. If you had an itch, right? If you had an itch and you just kept scratching it and the itch didn't go away, I mean, you're not an itchaholic or a scratchaholic, right? It's just that you had an itch, you know, and you just had to keep itching it because you didn't understand how to make that feeling go away. So, you know, a lot of people, they do things repetitively, not knowing how to stop, not knowing exactly why they're doing these things, right? And that's what I mean by it's not really this substance. If you do something long enough and you attach the smallest emotional reason behind it, or maybe even just a subconscious reason, you give it a little bit of power, and that thing becomes a habit, right? But it also can become an addiction if there's chemicals involved, okay? So here's the deal, you know, I stopped smoking. Once I figured this little hack, I figured out this little trick. Once I figured out that I could beat habits, I could destroy habits, and I could create habits, change my world, change my life, change every single thing. Why? Because the number one goal for me, and it should be for you too, if you're watching this video, should be freedom. You don't really want money, you want freedom, right? And so you can control what you can control, okay? You can't control what you can't control. So only control what is able to be in your control, right? You don't need $1 million to stop drinking. You don't need $1 million to stop smoking, okay? You just need the right system. You just need the right beliefs. You need the right support. And I'm not talking AA. I have nothing against any of these industries and organizations that better humanity, that better people. But, you know, the deal with that is you're more powerful than they want you to believe. You're a spiritual being, and your body is a machine that is just incredible. I mean, we're unlimited, we're infinite, we're eternal beings, okay? This is what I tell myself every single day, and I know it's true, you know. And so a program like that, they just don't advocate self-help, I guess. You know, I guess you have to rely on a third, you know, a different dimensional, you know, person or thing that you're relinquishing your control out of. But here's the deal. I mean, you are in control. You are in control, and it's possible. I stopped drinking, okay? You know, I drank every night for 5 years, you know. I mean, I got up to, right? Because kids my age, you know, back then was, the whole deal was, oh man, I'll drink you under the table, right? Like, I could do that, but it got to a point to where, man, I wasn't trying to brag about that anymore, you know, like, oh yeah, you want to come party, like, let's go drink, you know, I bet you can't drink more than me, you know, just like little dumb stuff, right? So that became a habit, and I feared stopping. I didn't know what would happen if I tried to stop. And I never really drank during the day, but I would sentence myself to oblivion by 6 o'clock at night, right? So by the time 6 o'clock rolled around, okay, I told my wife, all my, you know, friends and family knew, hey, he's not driving anywhere because we're starting to party, baby. Let's go. 6 o'clock. I'm cracking open that brew. It's already a bad decision, so I don't want to make more than one bad decision. I'm not going to drive and drink, right? So that means whenever that time rolled around, okay, I'm staying home, dude. I'm not going anywhere. So subconsciously, my mind's like, hey, he's shutting it down, man. And then you're waking up late, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. I mean, it takes an hour to get ready to go to work. You get ready by, 10:30, 11. That's what, 7, 8 hours, literally 7 or 8 hours that you're giving yourself to focus, to be productive, to go to work, to be a citizen, to care for your family. A lot of things get neglected when you crack that can open, when you pour that shot. A lot of things get neglected that shouldn't be, including your self-care, including your family, right? Family time is just not the same, and it's not that bad, man. It can't be that freaking bad, and by the time you know it, when you decide, I'm gonna do a challenge, or I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, you might not even think you are addicted to these things until you stop trying to do them. I'll tell you this, sugar and food, the biggest, man, I'm saying the biggest. I quit drinking and smoking within a week's time. Here's something they ain't gonna tell you. They say cigarettes, they say weed, right? They say these things are the gateway drug. Hey, I think sugar is the gateway drug, man. Like, it's such an underlooked addiction. And so the reason why I'm starting this 36-day challenge is because I want to liberate my friends. I want to liberate my family. I want to liberate people who value freedom over everything. They value their freedom. They value their health. And they know that it starts there. It starts with you. It starts with you, okay? It starts with the way you're thinking, okay? With the addiction deal, right? I have tools. I have so many tools that are gonna guarantee your success. That'll break the food addiction. It'll break the sugar addiction, okay? The biggest part with these logical dissolutions is that I don't crave this stuff anymore. I don't crave crap anymore. I never sit around and think, damn, I want a cigarette. Dude, I smoked cigarettes since I was 15 years old, okay? I thought that was the thing that I would never stop, but I just didn't understand. I didn't understand the psychological breakdown of how addiction worked. And that one I thought would be the hardest one. No, it wasn't. The hardest one was sugar. The hardest addiction to stop was literally sugar. But I have the tools necessary. I have all of the tools that we need to get you on the right track, to get you motivated, to get you to stop hurting yourself, right? Even if you're doing it inadvertently through food, okay? You could have $1 million, billion, bajillion dollars, but if you don't have your health, it's not worth anything. It's really not, So if you're interested in doing this challenge, you might not think you're addicted to something until you stop. So I'm gonna post the rules at the bottom of this video. I'm gonna post the rules, and one of the rules is to do something that gets you out of your comfort zone. And if you stay within your macronutrients, right? If you stay within your macronutrients, you can essentially have whatever you want. Now, if stopping an addiction like eating ice cream every night or popping open a can of beer every night, if that is something that you're overlooking because you do have to add that into your macronutrients, we can put you in this program. It's really just a book, honestly, that you read, and then I have a group that we'll touch base with and see your progress with that. I guarantee you will not even want a drink. You will not even want sugar. I know this sounds crazy, but how it works is we eliminate the desire at the source. We eliminate the desire. We eliminate the brainwashing. We eliminate the illusions that these things, these crutches, these addictions have any power or benefit to you. You're not making a sacrifice, okay? You can continue to drink, you can continue to smoke cigarettes, you can continue to eat sugar while you're doing this program, while you're reading this book. As you go through it, you're not gonna want to continue to do it. It's crazy, man. Like, you're halfway through it. You're halfway through the book. And the instructions are, don't stop drinking, don't stop eating sugar, right? But as you get halfway through the book, you're like, damn, I don't even want this little Debbie. You're like, damn, I don't even want this damn cigarette. Damn, I don't even want this drink. Why am I doing this? Dude, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. And we're gonna take you to the next level by dialing those macros in, getting you one little workout in. Why is it 36 days? Well, because I know from personal experience, we just need you to start, man. Just need you to start. That's it. Hey, it's early in the morning. I'm hyped up. I'm excited for life. I'm not a slave anymore. I'm not a slave to cigarettes. I don't have to eat and then go, God damn, dude, I need a cigarette now. Every time I eat, I have to have a cigarette. When I wake up, when I have a cup of coffee, I need to smoke a cigarette. I'm not a slave anymore. By 6 o'clock, I'm not looking at my clock going, damn, what time's the store closed? I need to make it to go get these beers or whatever, right? I'm not a slave anymore. I don't go at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night and have a what is it called, a sweet tooth. I don't have a sweet tooth, okay? I don't just randomly think, holy shit, man, brownies sound good, okay? Hey, nothing against you if you do. You know, it's just that you don't know. If you knew better, you would do better, right? There's no way that you're gonna tell me any of those things provide you a benefit, okay? But listen, it's early. Hey, we got a lot to be excited about. We're alive. I really do care, and I really do love you guys. I really do care, man. Not a lot of people care. Not a lot of people, you know, love each other these days. But I realize I'm a part of a collective consciousness. I'm a part of a higher, you know, consciousness with you. And so my goal is to raise our vibrations, to raise our resonance together. I mean, there's already enough separation in the world. I don't need to be disingenuous about, you know, my caring for others. And it's something that I've always lacked in the past and that I've changed. I mean, I realize that I don't live for myself anymore. I sacrifice myself. I don't live for me. There's no reason to live for me. If I live for me, I wouldn't be doing half of the shit that I'm doing. I mean, because here's the deal. I'm a minimalist. I don't need anything. I don't need a nice house. I don't need fancy cars. I don't need pleasures. I don't need a bunch of food to live. Okay, I dropped all the bullshit, and that's when you realize your greatest breakthrough, your greatest potential is going to be when you realize that helping others achieve what they want, helping others get what they want in life, there's no greater feeling, because we all went together. We all went together, and our kids and our kids' kids are going to know to do the right thing, and we're leaving them in a better world. We're leaving them in a better world than when we were here. Hey, make it a great day. I'll holler at you guys. Let's get it.